ahead and introduce Troy. Hold on one second for me. All right, so we're going to go into opening statements, and that's going to be Troy Abercrombie with Western Invasives Network. All right.
Hi, can everyone see me and see my presentation?
Yes.
All right. This is the first time I've been able to see myself during this, so it's different. Hi, my name is Troy Abercrombie. I am the coordinator for the Western Invasives Network. For anybody not familiar with that, the network is essentially a collection of 10 CWMAs and all of their partners in Western Oregon and Southwest Washington. I want to welcome you to the third and final day of the symposium. I've gotten to attend about half of it so far, and I really enjoyed what I've seen. This was really exciting, and so thank you all for being here. I went a little overtime on day one, and it was right here when I was trying to thank some folks who really went for it during the Great Scotch Broom Census. And so on behalf of both councils and the Western Invasives Network, I want to thank Lynn Johnson, Patrick Burkle, and Sean Shera for all of their reports. These were the top 3 iNaturalist reporters. The top 2 there were really in a battle, and it was fun to watch them try to outdo one another. And thanks to everybody on the team. I had a lot of fun. I actually approached this symposium with some skepticism, but I am so glad to have joined in the effort, and it's been so fun to work with you all. We heard about the history of Scotch Broom. We've heard about different management techniques. We got to see some sweet fire videos yesterday. I don't know how many times in Tillamook that I just wanted to take a match to Bay Ocean spit. And so it was so cool to see that kind of stuff happening and see some success. And it was inspiring. You know, today's about moving forward. Today's about synthesizing all of the things that we've either been reminded of or learned for the first time, and taking that information and moving forward to create an impact, to create change on our landscapes. And you're going to hear from some folks who've been able to mount some really successful efforts in that vein. And I'm so happy to have them here today. When Rod showed those pictures of that prairie, it really just hit me to see. Ooh, my mic got turned off. When he showed the pictures of this prairie, I was so inspired to see that in the middle of a sea of Scotch broom, we can still have landscapes like this. If we come together, if we use the knowledge and the tools that we have, and we put them to good use, you can have something like this. You know, we had over 750 cumulative.
Troy, we can't hear you.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Sorry, my computer just keeps auto-muting me. I'll watch this button. 750 cumulative registrants, and they weren't the same number every day. So that means we've got different people attending different days. And whether we brought 750 people together once or 250 people together 3 times, I just thought it was so amazing. And I wondered how and why that happens. You know, why we have some folks who have dedicated their entire careers to this plant and its understanding. And then you have folks like me who have largely ignored it for their entire careers. And yet we were all brought together by it somehow. And I wondered why and how, and it just hit me that it's because it's something that affects us all in this region. And when something affects us all, it's so much easier to come together to have difficult conversations and to move forward, to be honest about where we're at. And when something doesn't affect us all, it's much more difficult. And the timing of all this with what's going on in the world just really kind of hit me. So I want to encourage you all to maybe cruise through those old emails, answer that email from that crazy cat lady who is actually really involved in weeds too, who wants to get involved, the person who's been banging on your door, maybe an old letter or a note from someone who had a project that sounded crazy. Find ways to engage, find ways to come together, and find ways to move forward. So that's really all I have today. I'll finish up early, but thank you all for being here, and enjoy the rest of the show.